Hello everybody, People's Cat here. Well Shay, I'm gonna do it. It's Friday, it's still a little windy for me and my cheap technology, so I'm doing it in the garage, so there'll be traffic noise because the road's too busy. That's why we're gonna move. Alright, so Leslie is my videographer today. Say hi Leslie.
Hello.
Alright, so the challenge is battening, and I'm going to use an axe. The wood has to be stable. So reposition it carefully. Make sure the axe won't hit your foot. Don't try and do it on raised things. Be careful with it. The reason I recommend that over this, Shay, is because frankly it's abusing the knife, and I think an axe is for that. Alright, so the other part of the challenge is the feather stick, so I'm going to do a little bit of that in a minute. I have, for those people who are English, in true Blue Peter style, prepared it in advance. So I just want to talk about ferro rods. Almost everybody at some point has bought this cheap Cooligans one. Looks sort of okay, right? This is more of a decent German make, actually Swedish maybe. Better, right? And I dug this out of the bug out bag. This is the Mora Light My Fire. Wasn't that expensive. You can look for these on Amazon on offer. A small spark. So the go-to knife in a bug out bag with fire starting integral in it. Because it's mostly plastic, it's not that heavy. So this is what I recommend you get. Something like this, big, chunky, gonna last for a long time, and will spark a lot. Alright. Feather sticking. Not great, takes a lot of effort. You can easily, in most parts of Canada during the year, collect birch bark and use that instead of feather sticks. You can collect paper from Amazon and body shop stuff. You can buy BioLite stuff. You can buy all sorts of things. You can buy, like my fire tinders, which actually make great feather sticks. Sort of evasive. It's basically a punk wood with resin, so it's got its accelerant inside it. So now for the challenge. This is the scary bit. This I prepared earlier, birch bark base with some punk wood on it and a little bit of stuff. I hold it in. This isn't going to work, you know that, right? 1, 2, didn't work. 3, little spark. 4, and it's on fire. Really, it's having difficulty. Kind of there. What about when I use this without accelerant? 1, 2, 3. Not working very well, is it? Same problem. Doesn't work very well. So as Chase said, get some birch sap and use that. But I wouldn't really ever do this. I would always use an accelerant. So I just want to show this one. This is the magnesium block. I think everybody's bought one at some time or other. It does have a ferro rod, kind of a crap one. And this is magnesium, and you scrape it off and it takes forever, and you use a lot of it and eventually you have magnesium. Totally not worth having. Too heavy, far too much effort. Hand sanitizer. Does hand sanitizer work well? I don't know. Let's find out. Not in this case, because it needs to be aerated. So they need to catch a spark and then it'll accelerate. Alright, I use it with cotton wool, it works well. Decided not to for this challenge. What about WD-40? Will that help? I don't know. Let's spray everything. Something at some point is going to catch fire. There you go. If you soak the accelerant into the wood, it will catch fire. You can use various types of accelerant, and that's basically it. So for the actual challenge, I didn't do very well. And the reason I didn't do any well, because I didn't produce enough stuff. It's labour intensive to make a bushcraft fire the way it's recommended to do. So yeah, oh yeah, I could do this in like 1 or 2, but I've spent quite a bit of time preparing the fire. Whereas if you just carry some accelerant, for all survival situations, and hand sanitizer you think you carry anyway, and a small ferro rod that's decent, you should be fine. And that's basically all from me, I think. Oh, dynamite stick. I use this stuff a lot. It's basically a fire starter, and it's pretty good. And you just crumble it. And the one thing I'm not doing is blowing, right? Because let there be fire. So you can see how rubbishy this is working out for me. But you know what? This isn't the way I make fire. Eventually it goes. So, did I start the fire in a couple of flicks? No. Did I spend 5 to 10 minutes to 15 minutes preparing the fire to do it like this and impress everybody? No, I didn't. Whatever works, whatever's simple, whatever's lightweight, whatever you actually will have on you is the way to go. There won't be particularly any trouble in SHTF finding wood in southern Ontario. The only possible problem is if it's radioactive. There's no reason why you can't, like I do, and I've got bags over here, collect yard waste and tinder during the year and have bags and bags of stuff ready to go to the biolet. And I think that's it. Did I get everything else in? Say goodbye.
Bye.
Au revoir from me.
Au revoir.
And au revoir from us. Thank you.